Sanmanana guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your resident brown skin girl and I'm back again with another video. If you are an existing subscriber, hey now, and if you're new and you're joining me for the first time, welcome. Hope you decide to subscribe and join us here. We are on the road to 300 subscribers, so I would super duper appreciate it if you subscribed. Okay, cool guys, so as the title indicates, today we are speaking about my IUD experience, in that I asked you guys to ask me questions. I asked on Instagram. If you are not following me on Instagram yet, I am at _Nolu. Please do follow so that when I do polls of maybe the kind of content you guys would like to see, you can have a full opinion. Asked if you guys would be interested in a video discussing the IUD. So this would be information based off of my experience. I am by no means a medical doctor, but I do feel since I have been using the IUD for over a year, I do have a bit of an intel, as well as the fact that I do work in a, what can I say, I work in a clinic, so you know we speak to a lot of the nurses. If you're not sure about something, you ask. So I do feel like my information is adequate to give this video. So with no further ado guys, let's get straight into it. I've poured myself a glass of a rosé because this is a girl chat, and I mean, what girl chat takes place without a little bit of rosé or wine? So grab your drink and come right back so we can get straight into this discussion. Get right into it so we can get through all of our questions. The first question that I got, okay, everyone is anonymous. Okay, so the first question that I got is Ibuhlungu, aka is it painful? So guys, I would say to insert the IUD is not painful. I would describe the feeling as a level of discomfort. Obviously, you know, obviously there would be a level of discomfort, but I wouldn't sit here and say that it's excruciating pain. So my clear answer to that is no, it's not painful, but there is a level of discomfort. Okay, the next question is, since you're preventing like this, end game is to never conceive, or is it, or it's in the future? Okay guys, currently I did go for the IUD, so I'm on the one for 5 years. Honest answer to that question is yes, I chose the IUD because conceiving is not part of the plan anytime soon, so it felt like it was the best option for me. In the future, we don't know, but am I leaning towards no? Yeah, I'm leaning towards no, but I mean, it is what it is. If it takes place, it would be a blessing and I would be super excited. Okay, cool. So the next question is, do you get hectic period cramping or just random cramps because of it? Okay, so I do not get hectic cramping. The hectic cramping only took place just after I had inserted the IUD, but going forward I just have, how do I describe normal period pains? I'd say I have normal period pains. So maybe from a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of pain, I'm at a steady 4 or 5, and I know pain because before any form of contraceptive, I used to have really hectic period pains. So right now I would just give them a 4 or a 5. But the first ones that you get, baby girl,
a lot of people will be scared here. A lot of people will be scared, and I'll name them.
You're gonna need, after you insert the IUD, my belief is you need to go home. You need to go home because that pain when your body is responding to a foreign body being inserted into it, you feel that there's a war going on in your uterus, girls. So that's the only severe pain. But after that, no, I've just been having regular period pains, nothing too hectic. Okay, cool. The next question is, can one do a pap smear after inserting the IUD? How does it feel? Is it not painful? Yes, you definitely can do a pap smear after you've inserted the IUD. So you still need to get your annual pap smears. Okay, cool. So the next question is, Do you also feel your IUD strings when you're on your period? How is the experience during periods? Okay, cool. So for this is obviously someone who is also using the IUD, who wants to gauge if we're feeling the same thing. So for me, guys, ever since my IUD has been inserted, I've never felt the strings. I've never felt the strings. And I know a lot of people do say that they feel the strings, but I did go and get an ultrasound to make sure that my IUD had been placed correctly at work. And the ultrasound is perfectly fine. My IUD is sitting exactly where mama should be. Mama is where she needs to be, you know, but I cannot feel strings ever. And my experience during my periods with my IUD, it feels like when I didn't have an IUD, you know. It's just that when I was on hormonal contraceptives, I was not experiencing any period pain. But before I was on any form of contraceptive, I did have period pain. So after I stopped the hormonal contraceptives and I started using the copper IUD, I went back to having period pains, which they had said that is one of the side effects, that I will experience period pains, but nothing that I'm crawling on the wall and screaming my mama's name. No, it's just a 4 to 5 level of pain. But the strings, no, I'm not feeling anything. Okay, the next question is, any other side effects beside heavy periods and severe cramps? For me, those are the only side effects that I have experienced. I feel like more discharge than usual, especially during ovulation, is another side effect. Okay, so I did ask some of the nurses that we work with, and they did say that yes, sometimes more discharge could be a side effect. So yes, I would speak on it, because after I received the question, I did ask at work. They said yes, it could be a side effect, but now listen to me right, but there is a normal discharge, and then there is a discharge that says, mama, you maybe need to go see somebody, you know. So we're not speaking about a thick, heavy, foul smelling discharge. Okay, ladies.
But look at here, look.
No, if you feel like your discharge ain't right, it's foul smelling, it's too thick, it's too often, maybe just go to the hospital or to the clinic and rule out an infection. Okay, cool. Okay, next question. What made you choose the copper IUD? Okay guys, so I know maybe a lot of you are new to the channel and you may not know my entire life story, or you haven't scrolled back to my earlier videos, but I chose the copper IUD because I developed a pulmonary embolism when I was on a hormonal contraceptive. I was on the pill before, and then I did develop a pulmonary embolism, and the doctor did cite that it could be the hormonal contraceptive. So I had to stop using hormonal contraceptives in total, so which meant that the only option that I had, which was easily accessible, because I don't know if you guys know, but I do work at a CHC, a community health center, a government establishment. So in terms of the contraceptives that they offer, the only non-hormonal one that they have is the copper IUD. So I decided to go with something that is easily accessible for me. Next question. The next question that I got here was, how much did you pay to get your IUD, and do you have any regrets? No, I do not have any regrets. How much did I pay for the IUD? The IUD was free. The copper IUD was free. I got it done at the clinic where I work at. It is available at most government clinics and hospitals. So guys, if you don't have to pay for something, don't do it, you know, like don't do it. Like maybe go to your local clinic or go to your local hospital and find out if they offer it and just get it done there. The service is available and it's free, and you guys should definitely check it out. I got it inserted at work, which is a government clinic, and it was done perfectly, and I've had 0 issues with it. Okay, cool. Then the last question that I got is, can you yoni steam if you are on the copper IUD? Okay, guys, so guys, with the research that I did, it's not advised that you yoni steam when you have a copper IUD, because 1, it can dislodge the copper IUD segment, and then B, it can just come out. Do you know what I mean? The girl can just exit the building, you know. So I know that a lot of people do have the IUD and they report that they have no issues with yoni steaming and the IUD, but I'm letting you guys know that through the research that I did and asking a lot of people that I work with, it is not a recommendation, you know. And I mean, would you rather have your IUD leave the building or be misplaced just so that you can yoni steam? I don't know. Maybe I haven't yoni steamed and I don't know all the amazing benefits. But for me, personally, it's not a risk that I'm willing to take, okay? Okay, cool, guys. So those are all the questions that I received. Again, thank you so much to everybody who participated and asked the questions. Thank you. I really do appreciate the engagement. And again, guys, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please do like it. If you have any suggestions or any videos that you'd like to see from me, please let me know in the comment section. I'd love to give the people what they want. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I will catch you again next week, Sunday. There'll be more. I love you.